In a game packed with drama, passion and resilience, Sporting CP manager Ruben Amorim delivered a heartfelt reflection on his team's incredible last-minute triumph, dubbing the experience a moment of magic. His post-match comments captured the euphoria that gripped both the players and the fans as they pulled off a victory that seemed improbable just moments earlier. "It was incredible," Amorim beamed in the post-match interview. "It was Sir Alex Ferguson time. I believe in it, something magic happened." Comparing the moment to the legendary former Manchester United manager's famed ability to inspire late comebacks, Amorim's words resonated deeply with fans who witnessed what felt like a football fairy tale. The match itself was no walk in the park. Sporting faced an opponent that pushed them to their limits, with chances missed and tension mounting as the clock ticked away. For much of the game, it seemed like the result would slip out of their hands, but Amorim's squad embodied persistence, refusing to bow to the pressure. "It was a very tough match, but we believed until the end," Amorim explained. "We managed to score, and we needed that win. It was important for us and for our fans." His comments highlighted not just the physical challenge, but also the mental fortitude that his team displayed in overcoming adversity. With the game on the line, Sporting's never-say-die attitude paid off in spectacular fashion. The decisive goal came in the dying moments of the game, sending the stadium into raptures. It was a goal that epitomised the spirit of belief Amorim has cultivated within his team. For the fans in attendance, the moment will be etched in their memories as one of pure jubilation. The comparisons to Sir Alex Ferguson, a master of late comebacks, seemed fitting. Amorim's acknowledgement of the legendary manager added an extra layer of significance to the victory, reminding the football world of the power of belief and perseverance. This victory was not just a statement of Sporting CP's resilience, but also a gift to the fans who have stood by their team through thick and thin. Amorim's acknowledgement of their support underscored the connection between the club and its loyal followers. "We needed that win, it was important for us and for our fans," he reiterated, expressing gratitude for the unwavering passion that fuels the team. With this victory, Sporting CP will look to build on the momentum and carry the lessons of belief and determination into the remainder of the season. Amorim's leadership continues to inspire, and his ability to motivate his squad in critical moments has further solidified his reputation as one of football's brightest managerial talents. This match may be over, but the magic of the moment will live on. A testament to the beauty of football and the joy it brings to those who believe until the final whistle. Marcus Rashford and Alejandro Garnacho still have a place at Manchester United, despite not featuring in the win against Manchester City, according to the Match of the Day 2 panel. It comes after Ruben Amorim's post-match interview following his side's dramatic 2-1 comeback win over City at the Etihad Stadium on Sunday. The Red Devils boss raised plenty of eyebrows by omitting both Rashford and Garnacho from his squad, casting doubt over their long-term futures at the club. But Amorim's comments after the game suggest both will be given the chance to work their way back into the side. "Next week, next game, new life." He told reporters Rashford and Garnacho are fighting for their places, but for me it's important. The performance in training, the performance in game, the way you dress, the way you eat, the way you engage with teammates, the way you push your teammates. Everything is important when we want to change a lot of things. They have to fight for a place in the team, and today the team proved we can leave anyone out of the squad and manage to win if you play together. Earlier, in what appeared to be a reference to the recent departure of Sporting director Dan Ashworth, as well as other staff exits at Old Trafford, Amorim emphasised, "When people in the club are losing their jobs, we have to push our standards really high." Speaking on Match of the Day 2, Danny Murphy interpreted the manager's remarks as a sign that he will select players based on their in-game performance and their commitment in training, suggesting that no player will be completely written off. "I think what's great about Amorim is, as week to weeks go, he's going to play who's playing well and who's training well," he said. "I think it was a brilliant interview. He covered Rashford and Garnacho's absence superbly in every detail. He isn't writing people off. They're not done. He's going to give them a fresh start next week, like he said, and I think United fans will have been very impressed with the way he's dealt with it." Ex-City keeper Shay Given agreed, noting, "I think he's handled it really well. If you don't train to the level he expects and put the shifts in both in training and in games, then you won't be in the matchday squad." It was big news this morning when it broke that they weren't in the squad. But he did say they trained this morning and he went and watched them, they trained well. And then he says after the game that they're in contention for next week. But they've got to compete to get back in the team now because they've got a win in the derby. So that backs up his selection. After news of their omissions broke, United legend Gary Neville called on Rashford and Garnacho to respond in the right way after being dropped from the squad. On Sky Sports, he said, "We've been sat in this studio for years as ex-Man United players, saying give your absolute all, and players haven't been running back. We've seen Rashford and Garnacho stand on that left and right wing and not chase back when fullbacks have gone past them and still stay on the pitch. No more. I want Marcus Rashford and Alejandro Garnacho to come back stronger, take the message that they've been given by training at the training ground this morning on a Sunday with no one else there. I want them to take this in the right spirit and become the very best players for Manchester United. I don't care who you are, whether you're Andrei Kanchelskis or Ryan Giggs, David Beckham, Nani, whoever you are as a wide player at Manchester United, you've got to run this way forward as fast as you can and run that way backwards as fast as you can. They have got the talent, they've got the ability, but if they don't do that, there is no place for you in the club, there is no place for you in the team." Before their exclusions, both Rashford and Garnacho had featured in every single one of United's 24 matches across all competitions this season. Notably, Garnacho leads as United's top scorer with 8 goals, while Rashford shares second spot with Rasmus Højlund on 7. However, neither player has really been close to top form in 2024/25. And with Ahmad now seemingly cementing his place on the right wing, they will have to compete for the left wing position, not only with each other, but also with players like Mason Mount and Antony. Up next for the Red Devils is a Carabao Cup quarter-final match against Tottenham on Thursday. Following this, they will take on Bournemouth, Wolves and Newcastle in the Premier League to conclude the year. We want your views, Reds. You can become even more involved with our Manchester United coverage by signing up. This will unlock a whole host of things, including joining the comments and taking part in our special Q&As, where you can speak directly to our reporters about what's happening at Old Trafford this week and beyond.